Tom Keefe live in Studio East with Lacey Sturm. Hey! I gotta tell you, the pregame for this Studio East is probably the most hard rocking I think we've ever been in Studio East.
Well, you know.
For those that don't, I don't know. We're streaming live video at 95willrock.com, and a lot of times that video will keep going before the bands and after the bands and all of that stuff. You may have just done VeggieTales right online there. Somebody's capturing that. It'll be on YouTube.
Someone.
A lot of VeggieTales in the studio just before this. This was one of my questions was about being a mom and being on the road and the rock and roll lifestyle, and so you're out on the bus doing VeggieTales, basically, right? Or
I don't think we've had a VeggieTales on the bus yet. But
no,
it probably is coming.
But you know all the words. You could do a children's album. There's money to be made in that, right?
We talked about that.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you see, you're already there. You go.
My
you got
son's
a fan.
in the front row.
You got a fan, right? Right. As long as you don't do anything from that Caillou. That Caillou, I know
yeah. He's so whiny.
I don't. I just want to. I do not like that Caillou.
Disturbing.
Clifford the Big Red Dog is in trouble a lot, but Caillou is just a pain in the ass. He really is.
Exactly
really
what
is.
I was thinking.
He really is. I'm glad to know that it goes across demographics. You know, you're a rock star. I'm just some idiot disc jockey, but we can all agree that we hate Caillou, so that's nice.
Poor Caillou.
Let's talk about things that we like, and that is your music. Last night, live at Home Bar, as a big crowd for a weeknight, a school night show, a work night show, and by all accounts, you guys killed it last night, both you guys and OTEP. So
yeah, it was a fun night.
Fun getting out there. And I asked OTEP about that, getting into a smaller venue like that with people that are there to just see you, the energy you get from that as opposed to the energy you get when you're in front of 10,000 people.
Yeah.
You have a preference either way, either or?
No, I appreciate both.
Anything.
Both because, you know, it's completely different and it's got its own unique just joy and sweetness in its own self. You know, like we did an acoustic show, which is obviously unique to be doing acoustic.
Right.
And that's a different game altogether, but you can see their faces and you can, you know, connect with them that way, and the words feel like they're more glorified, I guess, when there's like a stripped down.
Like they're coming from your heart.
And of course, that's my thing, is I like the words best. You know?
So have you put thought into a live album or an acoustic album or anything like that ever? Or?
Well, I think that would be cool. We haven't professionally made any plans for that, but I think it would be cool.
Okay, all right. So you heard it here. It could happen. It could happen. Let's get something acoustic. Let's let you do some singing. We're not going to do a VeggieTales theme. Is that correct? Or no?
Not this time.
We'll do something else this time. What are you going to do for us?
We're going to do Impossible, which is our first single. I can't fly, but I keep finding myself soaring high above this. I have nothing left, but I keep on pouring out like I am endless. Impossible, whoa, impossible. I don't run too fast, but I'm looking back and miles I've passed. I can barely breathe, but I'm singing out like this is nothing to me. Impossible, impossible. Every morning I say another miracle. Can't believe I'm living the impossible. Oh, you're the sign that, oh, you're the wonder. Another time I'm living the impossible. Impossible, oh, impossible. We are the sign and you are the wonder. Another day of living the impossible. Every morning I see another miracle. I can't believe I'm living the impossible. We are the sign and you are the wonder. Another day of living the impossible. Living the impossible.
Lacey Sturm and 95 Will Rock Studio East. There's Impossible. Got a couple more songs coming up. If you want to head to 95willrock.com, you can see the live streaming video. Thanks to the U.S. Army. And more in the Studio East performance hours. You're going to do 2 more songs for us, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe that after just watching the one. Person goes out on the weekends, and by Monday morning, I barely have any voice. And that's just from yelling at people at a bar on the weekends. Do you ever, I hear you sing a song, and I think I'd be mute by the end of that. Do you ever have any issues with that?
When I was in Flyleaf, I lost my voice several times.
Right.
And had to go on voice rest for 3 months, which is really good for your soul. If you need to heal your soul, just stop talking for 3 months and figure out the world goes on without your input. It's just pretty like humbling in a good way, I think. But it also healed my voice a lot, and I got to with a team in Pittsburgh of doctors that like voice coaching and speech therapy, and like they taught me how to talk like a radio DJ, so that's good for you.
That's a good thing?
Well, when you talk like this, it's actually way better for your voice. But when you're in a bar, it teaches you. They taught you how to talk loudly, so
Yeah.
without hurting myself. And I learned how to scream better. Corey Taylor actually taught me some stuff about how to scream properly. So
there you go.
That helped.
You're learning from a pro there, that's for sure.
Slipknot,
Yeah, and then you're standing while you're singing here, even though we're doing acoustic. You're singing from your diaphragm or whatever, right? Something like that. I don't know.
I know.
Something
Just
like
gotta
that.
mean it.
Yeah. Well, it sounds good. It sounds good. And I remember when you lost your voice and they want you can't even talk then, right? You like writing notes for people.
Yeah, like you like put tape over your mouth
Yeah.
and say voice rest or something.
Isn't that maddening at that point? I mean, having to not even be able to say, "Can I have a glass of water?"
Well, it's like I said, it's good for your soul. So when I'm angry, I'm like writing really hard.
Okay.
Like, give me blah blah blah.
It's all caps. Get her the damn water. Get her the damn water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but that's funny because you have to like figure out how to communicate in a better way, or to just relax and let life happen.
Well, so you've mellowed out some too, right? Well, and you've written a book now. You're working on another one, right? So do you get more writing done then because you're not talking? And you really have to get more out, right?
Well, yeah, I think that's how a lot of songs came out when I was younger. I would just lay in bed and not be able to sleep because my mind was just running, and so I would just get up and write a bunch of stuff out, and it really helps. So, yeah, so that does. If you can't get it out, like if you can't communicate that way, writing is
scribble.
helpful. Yeah.
Just get going. And you are working on a second book, right? Is that true?
I just finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Corey Cooper said to say hello.
Okay,
Everybody here.
we know Corey.
We were just hanging out earlier because she lives here.
We'll run into Corey at places, at the grocery store and things like that.
She's
Like, hey, and it's
"So
Corey.
is
I'm like,
it?"
oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, but she actually wrote a little blurb for the book. After the end of the chapters, I give these hero notes, and I let the sister's here too. She helped write one, but it's just people that I think have something really inspiring that could add to what I'm trying to explain in the book.
And what
So
are you
she's
trying
one-
to explain in the book? Well, I mean, what's
It's
for
got
those that are looking forward to reading it? What's it going to be?
The book's called The Mystery, and it's true love in a world of broken lovers, and it's kind of like about growing up without understanding what it means to have a father in your life, and not having. And I have 2 boys now, so growing up with kind of this like women can do it, and kind of the way that I just want to empower my sons to be great men, but and having been let down by a lot of men in my life, just feel like there's some prejudice in me that I had to work through. And in the book I talk about going through like this emotional affair and really deceiving myself and becoming suicidal in a place where I came out of that, and it really took the love of this man who was acted like a father to me and built my trust back up. And so to be able to trust is super hard when it's been broken. And so we talk about that. And I talk about that a lot in the book, how I came to heal. and then afterwards meeting my husband and how important that was for our marriage, and just we've been together 8 years this year. So
Well, that's good.
and I
Congratulations.
still like him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty cool still.
Yeah.
So it's good.
And it sounds like it would be a great song, but it would be a 17-hour song. So
Might as well write
the
a book.
book is a nice outlet where you can go in it. Well, because you gotta when you write a song, I mean, if it's over 4 or 5 minutes, it's going to be an issue. So the book you can go
For
in
radio,
depth.
for sure.
It is a song. It is a Queen song from the 1970s, with,
Yeah.
or a rock opera. You know.
Yeah, I think about
The
that.
next challenge is put the whole damn book to music.
Well-
all right. We'll do that right after we do the VeggieTales album.
Well,
all
the
right.
album Life Screams actually kind of goes along with it. Like if you were to listen to the album and really try to find what it means to you, I think if you read the book, you would see a lot of
The same thing in
the
there.
messages, lining up.
That's nice. It's nice to be able to go into depth on things like that too. Let's get another song. What are you gonna do for us this time?
Rot. It's called Rot.
Live in Studio East with Lacey Sturm.
I can't hold my head up in this dark world anymore. I need a lightning bolt to raise me from this grave. Here comes fresh fire, fresh fire, fresh fire. So infatuated by the darkness and still surrounded by the light. Oh, oh my God, save my soul. Still I want what's pure and want what's right, but I need another fix tonight. Oh my God, save my soul. Beneath our glowing eyes that come like fire to a moth, the most disgusting lies are dressed in beauty that rot. Oh my God, you won the coldest battle we've fought. Deliverance is mine from all this beauty that rots, rots. Mirror, mirror on the wall, will there be glory if I fall? Oh my God, save my soul. I need a faith that's solid as concrete, but the impact's broken both my knees. Oh my God, save my soul. Beneath her glowing eyes that come like fire to a moth, the most disgusting lies are dressed in beauty that rots. Oh my God, you've won the coldest battle we've fought. Deliverance is mine from all this beauty that rots, rots. Don't wanna rot. I can't hold my head up in this dark world anymore. I need a lightning bolt to raise me from this grave. Here comes fresh fire, breathtaking, blinding truth, freedom I never knew. Oh my God, you've won the coldest battle we've fought. Deliverance is mine from all this beauty that rots, rots.
Lacey Sturm live at 95 WIIL Rock Studio East. We got one more song coming up. If you want to see it live, go to 95willrock.com. We got the video stream up and running. Or if you want to see it live, if you want to see the whole show live, if you missed last night at Home Bar at Home Bar Chicago, tomorrow night Crest Hill at Bada Brew. What do you guys do on your day off other than an acoustic radio thing? Anything going on, or do you got any exciting?
Driving mostly.
That's about it. Yeah. How do you kill time on the bus while you're going down the road? It's everybody thinks it's all glamorous and fun and rock star.
Totally is.
It's just driving around on a bus, isn't it?
Well, we have some. Yeah, we play
Eat
Slamwich a
caviar.
lot.
Slamwich?
That's my son's favorite game. We play Slamwich. Like we hear that 500 times a day. Can you play Slamwich with me? But then we also have bus dance parties. You know, we play.
Yes.
There you go.
My son's the DJ, so we don't hear any VeggieTales. We don't let him.
Is there a video though that he likes to watch over and over again? Do you have anything memorized yet from the bus or not?
Well, you know, I think when he plays as the DJ on our bus dance parties, he usually has.
Uptown Funk, Everybody Dance Now, Fall Out Boy.
A lot of Fall Out Boy.
There you go. That's good. That's good. Well, it's good to know that you're getting to have that kind of. That's the kind of fun we do at our house. That's the kind of fun you do on your house as it's going down the road. It's nice that you're getting to do that.
He's getting to be a lot better dancer. At first, I was like, son, what are you doing?
Teach him some moves. Teach him some moves.
He's getting a lot better.
Cool. I got to ask the elephant in the room question while I have you here. You're out doing your album and things like that, but the Flyleaf question, a part of the show, how much is there Flyleaf songs in the show? How much is there? Things like that.
You know, Flyleaf, I love Flyleaf. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking those questions. I love that. And we do All Around Me for sure. And we also sometimes, if we have time, we'll play Chasm, which is a song Josh and I wrote together back for Memento Mori. And also we do a medley at the end of a different mashup of a bunch of Flyleaf songs. I'm So Sick, Fully Alive, Call You Out. That was from the New Horizons, right? And which we didn't tour on, obviously. And the thing is, though, about playing Flyleaf songs is that as long as Flyleaf's touring, we don't want to feel like we're competing with them because we just love them and excited about what they're doing and just the fact that they can continue on. I mean, when I left the band, it was just a hard thing to think about. You know, we didn't know if we would come back or not, and that was just a really hard thing when you build your career. You know, to like say, well, we're gonna have a band, or are you just gonna decide not to? And it was hard for us too because we had to make the best decision for our family as well. And since we're all connected, it's just hard to figure out what to do. And so I was like, well, if you guys wanna find another singer and keep going, you know, it's okay with me, but I have to do this for our family. And so it was a really hard decision, but I think it was the right thing. And they've done, you know, they've continued on. They made a excellent music, and there's, you know, I don't know what's going on right now, but I think Kristen May's actually had a baby. So I think they're just figuring out stuff. But I don't want to step on toes.
Maybe you could fill in for a while there. or
yeah, well, we've got an album out now, and I really love it. And my husband and I, and our, you know, the way that we started this was actually my friend Ben and my friend Tom, who play bass and drums for us now. They actually were in a band down the street, and we wanted to get together and once a week and just encourage a local artist in the area. And so we like made food, and I didn't ever think I would start a band again, really, honestly. But we would make food, and we would talk about what's going on in the area, and we would just encourage each other. And so that they started coming over to the house, and we became friends. And, you know, and little by little, we started rocking out together, and we just wrote songs. So it's been very much like family and organically grown. And
it came
so
up
it's
naturally.
Totally its own thing.
Yeah.
It's not Flyleaf, but we do, of course, people come because of Flyleaf, so we give them some of that. But really,
Right.
it is our own thing now.
Well, and it seems to be going well on both fronts for Flyleaf and for you. So, you know,
Yeah.
maybe down the road a little co-tour or something like that. Or you never know.
Crazy.
You never know, right?
You never know.
It's nice that you're cooking for people, too, and
I love cooking.
enticing them with food or whatever.
We have a crock pot on the bus.
Really? Yeah? Yeah. That's fun stuff. Yeah.
Pot roast. I don't know.
All right, so we're all going to the bus after this for pot roast.
I
That's
wish
a nice.
I
There you
wish
go.
I would've thought
we're all
of
going.
that.
We're all going.
Would've been.
We've got to get one more song first. What are you going to do for us? What's the last one?
Roxanne. This is a cover we did off the album. So.
All right.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red lights, walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the noise. Roxanne, Roxanne, Roxanne. Oh, not again. Don't you put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, don't you put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Please don't put on the red light. Roxanne, I loved you since I knew ya. I wouldn't talk unto ya. I have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. I told you once, won't tell you again. It's a bad way. Roxanne, Roxanne, Roxanne. Oh, not again. Don't you put on the red light. Please don't put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, don't you put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Please don't put on the red light. It'll be okay. Believe me, I'm a safe place. Roxanne, don't try to pick up the pieces. Just leave them where they lie. I want to give you a new heart tonight. I know your heart is broken and it's left your soul wide open. I know your heart is broken, Roxanne. Don't try to pick up the pieces. Just leave them where they lie. I want to give you a new heart tonight. Don't you put on the red light. Please don't put on the red light. You never had to put on the red light. Roxanne, don't you put on the red light. You never had to put on the red light. Please don't put on the red light. Roxanne.
Lacey Sturm, 95 WIIL Rock Studio East. I like that. How'd you pick that as a cover? You a big Police fan, or that just you?
No.
Yeah, that's a good song for you.
I love the song. I love the idea, and it kind of encompasses so much of my message to myself. Is that so many times I feel like I have to sell myself. I feel owned by something, and to realize I actually have a freedom, and there's another way to live. You know, I can live in my freedom, and I don't have to live the way that everybody else tells me I have to, or the way that my history has shown me like is the only way. There's like a freedom in learning how to be healthy, and not compromising who I am and what I believe in, and how to live life to the fullest.
It really comes through in the way you sing the song too. I mean, it's very good, very good. Yeah. So tomorrow night, Bada Brew in Crest Hill. Your next book will probably be out. Do you have a time frame or anything? October. So we'll watch for that in October. And then the Lacey's Crockpot Classics for the Tour Bus cookbook at some point, probably.
Actually, the third book is going to be called, it's like about stewarding your gifts and like your family, your relationships, your gifts, like your talents and figuring out how. And part of stewarding relationships for me is really. Like feeding my family. I love to
Throw
do
some
it.
recipes
It really
in
is
there,
my
huh?
heart. Like
Yeah.
I just love loving that way. You know,
Good.
getting to do that.
Good. We're looking forward to those recipes then.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Both. You know, figuratively and maybe literally. Who knows?
Yes.
Throw one in there. we appreciate you taking the time to be in Studio East today.
Well, just so you know, Corey Cooper's a really good cook, and I get some of my ideas from her as well.
So after the pot roast on the bus, we're going to Corey's for dessert.
Yeah.
It's a progressive dinner, rock star style.
She has monster cookies.
There
She
you go.
does.
There you go. Thank you for joining us today in Studio East. It was great. It was great.
to meet you.
If you want to see
Thank
any
you.
of this, go to 95willrock.com. Hit the Rock Tube link. It'll be up later on today. Studio East, thanks to the U.S. Army. Let's hear it for
Yes,
Lacey one
thank
more
you.
time.
Thank you.
95willrock.com if you want to see that one again. That wraps things up for today from Studio East. Tom Keefe Live, 95 Will Rock, the rock station.